Hello again, I'm Kelly Dunn in for Chandraville.
And I'm Shannon Cake. Thanks for staying with us. They are painting a pretty picture about this weekend's ArtiGras.
As Glenn Glazer tells us, this year the event drew art lovers and investors alike.
It makes you feel like, look at it, you see beautiful places and see beautiful scenery. It's like, wow, I'd love to live there. And
the ArtiGras Fine Arts Festival in Jupiter, now in its 24th year, was the ultimate destination for many over this long holiday weekend.
In this particular year, the artwork in this show is better than most I've ever seen. It's great artwork in the show.
But even if you're not an art lover, you may be looking for a safe place to put your money. They say if you're going to invest these days, your best bets are gold, wine, and art. Despite the state of the economy, many of the artists here say their line of work is pretty good.
I would say, I can't tell you about today, but based on Saturday and this will be a record-breaking Florida show for me.
I had a great Saturday, and Sunday was wonderful, and we look forward to a good Monday today, too.
Art can dress up the most boring rooms. It can inspire young minds, like here in the kids section of ArtiGras, which came complete with a little cultural entertainment. And it can offer you a little mental escape.
There's a lot of things going on in the world that are a little frustrating, and sometimes arts are released both ways for it.
It makes you think of another place or somewhere else that's more beautiful or more comfortable than the day-to-day grind that we have to deal with in regular lives.
So if you missed out this year, maybe check it out next year. It may offer you a financial and emotional alternative to what you're used to.
You got to look at it on your wall. It's in your living room. It's something different than your TV.
Glenn Glazer, WPTV, News Channel 5.
Just in time for President's Day, a group of historians has...
away. So what do all of your favorite stars have planned? Plus, I want them to understand that these things are so fragile, so beautiful, and totally worthwhile protecting. The vendors are in town and the tents are up. Find out how this weekend's ArtiGras Festival plans to go green. And here are tonight's winning lottery numbers.
Cards and the fish.
ArtiGras is going green with the help of a Fort Lauderdale photographer. He's taking his fight to save animals underwater, and he's coming up to the surface with more than just pictures. When you've got a passion about something and you know you truly love something with all your heart, you're drawn to it without cause or reason.
In Christopher Guglielmo's case, it's the ocean and all of its creatures. The art of life underwater translated to the art of conservation through the eye of his camera.
Obviously, I want them to see the artistic side of the photos, but barring the artistic side of it, I want them to understand that these things are so fragile, so beautiful, and totally worthwhile protecting.
Seahorses and anemones, coral reefs and turtles, Guglielmo snapped them all just off the shores of 30 countries like Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, and Belize using this digital camera contraption that allows him to get extremely up close and personal with his art.
I'm looking at subjects that are right here, and you can manipulate these strobes. I can manipulate these strobes to cover any angle, really. For most of my shots, especially the shark shots, I am literally within 6 inches, 4 inches, sometimes 1 inch from the camera to be able to get shots with the clarity that I do.
Those shark shots aren't the easiest to get, and it's not because of any fear that he has, but rather the sharks themselves. They don't normally swim near for portraits.
But when one does come close, the key is just hold your breath for a few moments so the bubbles don't scare them away, and as they come past you, let them get within about a foot or two, and then snap once, snap twice, and then they move on.
One move Guglielmo tracked for 7 years, the migration of humpback whales down the East Coast. They remain near and dear to his heart.
A humpback whale is so different in that it stops, it looks at you, it plays with you, it interacts with you, it'll mimic your moves. Free dive straight down, spiral your arms and make eye contact with the whale, and she'll mimic your every move if the mood is right.
Christopher's camera lens has come eye to eye with some of the world's largest and feared ocean life. He's witnessed the beauty of the deep and its slow demise.
Without a doubt, teaching the kids about this subject matter is an absolute passion of mine. I hope that we can instill in every kid, elementary school and younger, what's going to be happening over the next 10 years and let them know that they are the stewards of the future for the oceans.
Christopher Guglielmo has already won ArtiGras Green Artist Award, partly for his use of recyclable material, but mostly for his message of protecting and preserving the ocean and its inhabitants.
Guillermo is donating his $250 award money to the Sea Shepherd Conservation Society. Their mission is to end the destruction of the ocean's habitat and slaughter of its wildlife.
And if you'd like to see more of Christopher's work, go to WPBF.com. Look for Aqua Exposure under Scene on 25. ArtiGras starts tomorrow and runs for 3 days at Abacoa in Jupiter. We'll be right back.
This is WPBF News 25 at 6:30, where you always get your weather first. Now, here's Kate Wenzel.
Hello, everyone. I'm meteorologist Kate Wenzel, live at ArtiGras in Jupiter, where it was a great day out here, a little bit on the warm side, and that will continue as we head into Sunday. Well, you know, thousands of folks came out today to say, I love ArtiGras on this Valentine's Day. It was a lot of fun with music, food, and, of course, fine music and arts. That's the main game here at ArtiGras. Now, what about the weather? It was very hot today, and it looks like tomorrow, much of the same. Here's what you can expect with your forecast. We're looking at a temperature of 83 degrees during the day on Sunday. Winds out of the southwest from 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then on Monday, a little bit of a change with winds out of the north at 10 to 15 miles per hour. We'll continue to see partly sunny skies. Now, on Sunday, about a 20% chance of showers during the afternoon. So just in case, to be on the safe side, go ahead and grab that umbrella if you are headed out and about. Yes, the weather will cooperate, and coming up in just a little bit, we'll talk with the chair of the Artie Kids area so you can know what to expect if you bring your kids out to ArtiGras. Lots of fun to be had for all. For now, we're live in Jupiter. Kate Wenzel, WPBF News 25. That is your weather first. Now, the big story.
WPBF News 25 continues.
And hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Kate Wenzel, live at Abacoa at ArtiGras, a great arts festival. Also has a lot of fun and music. And if you're thinking it might not be that interesting for the kids, well, yes, again, they have an entire area specifically designed for the kids. I'm joined by Heidi Reef. And Heidi, you're the chair of the kids area.
I am the co-chair. Yes, I am this year.
And go ahead, tell us a little bit about what kids can find to do in that area.
There is so much for them to do. I've just brought you a couple of samples of what kids have done. There are a ton of materials that they can use. They're donated by Resource Depot. Resource Depot takes all the materials that are headed for the landfill, and these are what we can do with them. And these are just a couple of samples. I don't know if you want to see them. One of the kids did one of these, this queen, and here's a hat that I had the volunteers make for you just to show you. They are really, really talented out here. The kids are having a lot of fun.
That looks great. And you brought your son. This is Joshua. Joshua, can you go ahead and show us what you made today? What is that?
A plane.
And was it fun to make? And are you going to come back tomorrow for more fun?
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, enjoy. And Heidi, thanks so much for sharing some of your time with us. And guess what? The weather should cooperate just beautifully for all of the activities on Sunday. So thanks so much for stopping by. Let's go ahead and talk about that weather. Yes, it will be another warm day. As you can see on the satellite and radar composite, mostly activity to our north associated with an area of low pressure. 54 degrees. Temperatures on the Treasure Coast also in the 60s and 50s for this evening. Coming up in just a few minutes, I'll have a look at your beach and boating forecast and your 5-day forecast. For now, we're live in Jupiter. Kate Wenzel, WPBF News 25.
Ousted Governor of Illinois.
And welcome back to ArtiGras. I'm meteorologist Kate Wenzel. You know, this year's theme, 2009 ArtiGras, it's all about going green. And talk about going green, one business certainly embodies that idea. I'm joined by Sharon, and she's the owner of Sprouts. And Sharon, go ahead and talk a little bit about these cards that you have right here.
Yes, what we have is we have recycled paper that has plant seeds in it. And what we've done this year is we've actually taken the winners, some of the winners from the children's different schools, and we've created cards out of them. So when they plant them, they grow flowers. So it's environmentally friendly. And what we're doing is giving part of the proceeds of everything that we sell in our booth, plus these cards, to the ArtiGras education for the children. So it's great to be able to give back to the community. And we have 6 different cards that are available from the different children with the ArtiGras art from the different schools.
Thank you so much. They're lovely and still plenty available if folks come out tomorrow and they want to purchase these cards.
Yes, and they can buy them either in the hospitality area, or they can buy them at the kids' booth where they actually show all the winners of the children's art.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing, and have a great evening. Now, the weather, it's going to be warm tomorrow, so maybe come out to ArtiGras first and maybe then take the boat out. Here's what you can expect. Winds out